Lyle and Eric Menendez were two men who came from a life of extreme privilege, and they were motivated by money. By 1988, they began burglarizing their friends' parents in Calabasas, breaking into the homes and stealing cash, jewelry, and even a 100-pound safe. They used some of the money from their first burglary to buy walkie-talkies, to perfect their technique for future heists. They stole over $100,000 from one house alone, enough to be charged with grand theft burglary, a felony offense. The Menendez family's sudden move from Calabasas was caused from the shame of Lyle and Eric's involvement in these burglaries. Jose personally reimbursed each family to prevent them from pressing charges against his sons. While suspended from Princeton for plagiarism, Lyle decided to burglarize the former family's home in Princeton, where the family used to live before moving to California. After this burglary, Jose took Lyle's credit cards away, and Lyle stole them back. In response to the burglaries, the lies, and the plagiarism, Jose decided to significantly decrease his son's inheritance in an updated will. Weeks after his parents' deaths, Lyle confided to a friend that he had deleted the updated will from his family's computer, which was used against the brothers in court. Glenn Stevens, a computer expert, testified that Lyle had hired him to ensure no trace of the deleted updated will, nor any fingerprint of the deletion, could be detected. Another computer expert, Howard Witkin, testified that Lyle had hired him to see if he could retrieve the deleted files. Witkin testified he told Lyle the files had been destroyed, to which Lyle responded, "Good, I want to make sure they can't be recovered." And then, of course, there was a 61-page screenplay that Eric Menendez wrote a year prior to the murders, about a young man who shotguns his parents to death in order to get his family fortune. There were uncanny similarities between the opening scene of the script and the way that the Menendez brothers ended the lives of their parents. The brothers' spending spree immediately following the murders of their parents involved a ton of gambling. High-end hotel rooms and condos, 3 Rolex watches, $40,000 worth of clothing, a $65,000 Porsche, a new Jeep Wrangler. Eric booked a $60,000 a year tennis coach, while Lyle bought a restaurant for $550,000. Lyle also attempted to set up his own personal investment fund. In the first 6 to 7 months after the murders, it is estimated that the Menendez brothers spent approximately $1 million, which is equivalent to around $2.5 million today. Here's a famous photograph of Mark Jackson's famous NBA card featuring the Menendez brothers hanging out in the front row watching basketball a few months after the murders. Here's the close-up. In the end, the estate, which amounted to considerably less than what the Menendez brothers had initially anticipated, was virtually depleted by 1993. So how did they get caught? Check out part 4.